What's up, guys? This is Game Trailers, and yes, I am going to do a video about Concord and the failures of Concord and why Sony shut down Firewalk Studios. And there's a lot of reasons why they shut down Firewalk Studios, but let's talk about Concord, because Concord is a new topic today, because Sony decided to shut down the studio. And listen, I am not surprised. This right here wasn't surprised because I actually predict this miles away when this game was permanently shut down, like last month or 2 months ago. I forgot when it shut down. And this game lasts 13 days. And yes, I played Concord. I played on PC. I don't know how much trophies I got, but I played a couple matches. I was spent to review the game, but I had work and stuff. I couldn't do it. And I says again that Concord wasn't a bad game. It has some great ideas, but once again, this is a problem with the industry. The industry, and especially these game developers out there, is that they trying to chase popular games and trying to get the same crowd who play these popular games to go to their game and trying to make money. For example, Concord is based on Overwatch ripoff. Don't go to my YouTube comment and say, "Oh, it's not an Overwatch ripoff." Yes, it is. It's a 5 versus 5 hero shooter. That most of these characters are not that great. Some of these characters are just buttload ugly. And this is a problem with the industry because instead of these game developers who try to make actually try to make original games or bring back dead genres or something like that, but no, they want to capitalize the most popular trend and trying to get the same crowd who play these type of games and go to of course their game. Like mostly in the industry, it's not about if it's not these Souls games ripoff, some of these indie developers trying to make their own Souls games, or it's not these Overwatch clones, or of course the worst one these Fortnite Battle Royale clones, or these colorful video games like what 2K a couple of days ago announced. And I'm looking at lack of creativity in this industry. This industry is I can't curse, but this industry is in really bad shape. And Concord is not the problem. Concord is a victim because developers of Firewalk Studios decided to chase that trend. They thought that people were going to play their game because it's a 5 versus 5 hero shooter, and they put some pronouns in and all that stuff in and trying to capitalize a certain audience, but nobody cares. I know some people say, the reason why it failed because it was a $40 game. Yeah, that's part of it, but if it was free to play, it would still fail because there's no chance in hell it's like somebody who played Overwatch, you're gonna go to Concord. And the characters doesn't look good. If you look at the characters right now of Concord, it looks just ugly. Like for example, this character right here, it just doesn't look that great. I don't know who designed these characters. It's just that some of these characters just made by Adobe Fuse or Mixamo, if you know game development, or some program some easy program, you just automatically just have a character generation, gen to basically create some of these ugly characters. These characters are just soulless. Like you could take Overwatch characters, and Overwatch characters, in my opinion, are not really soulless, but these characters. These characters actually really damn good. Like these type of characters. Nobody wants a character who looks like this. And so one character in the game looks like Cam Newton. And listen, when I saw the trailer of Concord, right, a lot of people did. We saw this Guardians and Galaxy type feeling. I said, okay, they in space. Then we saw this 5 versus 5 hero shooter, and that's the big problem of this game. And it's just that this game wasn't a bad game. It's just that it was a lack of originality. It was not really why would I stop playing Overwatch, because I don't really play Overwatch. Why would I play Overwatch, but I don't really play Overwatch? It just to go to Concord. And the free-to-play aspect of this game, if we went to free-to-play, it doesn't make a big deal. Like, nobody's not going to play. The player count in Concord was so bad. Like, the beta had more players in the final when the game actually officially released. I remember the beta had over 1,000 players, and was one of them because I actually pre-ordered this damn game to review it, because I didn't review it because I had a lot of work to do and stuff. And I paid the $43 for this. And of course, they give my $43 back on Steam, because you can't play this game anymore because they shut down the servers, thank God. And the proof that nobody wants to play this. Like, it just sold us. And this is the developers right here. Firewalk, right? Firewalk is signing off one last time. Yes, Sony shut down the studio. Firewalk begins with the idea of bringing a joy multiplayer to a large audience. Along the way, we assemble an incredible team who are able to navigate growing a new startup into a team during a global pandemic. Firewalk was founded in 2018 and very small for its first couple years, and only entered full production in 2022. Built a new customized next-gen first-person engine in Unreal Engine 4, and they're going to switch to Unreal Engine 5, delivering top-tier gameplay feel, beautiful words, and performance 60 frames per second technical experience on a stable scalable back end on the PS5 and PC to hundreds of thousands of players in the beta. And that's kind of lie. Ain't no goddamn hundreds to thousands. Trust me. Trust me. The beta was hundreds of thousands. Stop cap, Firewalk. Manage and execution while readily technical and permanent tests. So basically, Sony bought them out. And unfortunately, ultimately ship and develop a great first-person experience to players. Nope, it wasn't. And if it land much more narrowly and hope against a heavy, consolidated market. Exactly. Because you admitted it. Because at the end of the day, the market is oversaturated with these type of games. And why do you choose this type of game to do it? Because you want the Overwatch crowd. You want to, basically copy the popular game and trying to capitalize people to, go through your game. You don't want to make an original game. And this is the problem with Sony also. Sony has so many first-person shooters on the market and doormatted. That means they got Killzone and they got Resistance. And I hate saying it, Firewalk Studio could actually reboot Killzone, or they could reboot Resistance, and we wouldn't in this mess right now. No, they choose this shit. And they said we took some risks along the way. No, you didn't. You didn't take no damn risks. You copy of somebody's homework. That's basically what you did. And listen, end of the day, I think the industry will be really bad in a couple more years if they stop doing this stuff, right? Stop making these trends. Stop copying off, these popular games like Overwatch and Fortnite and these Souls games. Make original IPs. Or if you don't want to make original IPs, bring back old IPs, Sony, Killzone, Resistance, Starhawk, Warhawk, shit, PlayStation All-Stars, shit, I can tell a lot of games, The Getaway, Soulcom, hello? You want a multiplayer game? Bring back Soulcom. At the end of the day, Firewalk Studios was a victim. Alright? And guess what? There's going to be more coming in the near future. Signing off. This is Game Trailers. I hope you guys watch my video. Subscribe to my channel. More gaming news coming up every time. Breaking news. Bring my YouTube channel up. Have a nice day and peace out.